Juan Mendez Scott's Hologram. Chapter 3. Murder on my mind. Roxie took the chicken out of the freezer and put it in the sink to thaw. I leaned back against the counter, arms crossed, ready to get down to business with Roxie's pending divorce from Douglas Peck, an ex-business partner of mine. I said, "Why haven't you completed your divorce yet?" Roxie glanced back at me as I grabbed a beer out of the fridge and opened it. "I'm not in a rush at the moment." "Is there a reason I should be?" "Yes, there's a reason. I want to get married one of these days soon, Roxie. Why don't you divorce his sorry ass and we can just elope to Vegas?" Then Roxie smiled to herself, running water over the frozen meat. "What's so funny?" "Like I said before, eloping is out of the question. Why were you in such a rush to get married? Are you afraid you are going to lose me?" I found the question strange. It was like she had a crystal ball sitting in front of her to see her tragic future. "You need to hurry up and get Doug out of your life, Roxie, before he takes all your money. And I told you I'm not worried about that. Doug is not that type of guy. We're childhood sweethearts. So, we won't hurt each other. Doug is not greedy like that." Hearing that left me quiet, thinking about how greedy I was. Because if I was Doug, I would have taken Roxie to the cleaners, wiping her bank account clean. I needed Doug out of the picture before he changed his mind. "And I got your message that you set up my life insurance," Roxie said. "Yes, I called you about that yesterday. Why didn't you answer your phone?" "I was downstairs in the studio laying down vocals." "Oh, good." Roxie gave me a suspicious look. And the look did not surprise me, although I didn't like her giving me the look. To get away with what Stella and I were about to do, I needed her trust. "I'm still in my 20s, Roxie said. Why would I get life insurance? Shouldn't I wait until I'm at least 40? I knifed her with a look of disgust, as if she'd lost her damn mind. "Roxie, you can't be selfish like that," I said, taking my unfinished turkey sub out of the fridge to heat up. "What if something happens to you?" Roxie turned off the water to let the frozen meat soak and thaw. And she shrugged and said, "Like what? I'm not an elderly person or anything like that. I'm young and healthy." I put my sub into the microwave to nuke for 30 seconds. I said, "You could be in a deadly car accident, Roxie. It's a lot that can happen." "What are you talking about? You're not invincible like that." "I didn't say that I was invincible, Todd," Roxie said, picking up one of her mini cookbooks, browsing for recipes. "If something happens to you, you want your family taken care of. Right?" "My family is already taken care of," she said, still browsing through the cookbook, "you know that." Roxie put the cookbook back on the bookshelf on the kitchen counter. "I'm trying this new chicken recipe tonight. Why do you think I make sure you record at least 5 to 6 songs a day?" I followed Roxie out onto her workout deck, where her Peloton exercise bike sat facing the Potomac River. Roxie got on the bike and started working out. I sipped on my beer, watching Roxie pedal. Roxie said, "I've been laying down vocals like that before you even became my manager, Todd. Every day when I'm not touring." I glared at Roxie, lost for words. Now and then, whenever I took some of the credit for her successful music career, she always shot it down with how she was rich and famous before I became her manager, before I came into her life. Meeting her through her soon-to-be ex-husband, Doug. She shot back at me with a look and said, "I don't need you to make me love what I love doing, Todd. Roxie, I know that. If something happens to me, my parents get everything, anyway." "Yeah, but you have your sister to think about, Roxie. You can't forget about her. My parents will make sure Stella's taken care of. You don't need to worry about my sister. I'm young and healthy. I eat well, I work out every day. I plan to be around for a very long, long time, Todd. I'm not going anywhere. No time soon." I glared at Roxie when she wasn't looking. Then I sipped on my beer, staring out at the river, with murder on my mind.